It all began in a place meant to contain evil, but instead, it helped it grow. California Men's Colony, a gray, echoing prison in San Luis Obispo, the kind of place where time moves slow and the walls hum with secrets. It was 1978 when two inmates, Lawrence Bittaker and Roy Norris, crossed paths inside those walls. At first glance, they were nothing special, two ordinary men serving ordinary sentences. But what no one knew was that when these two met, something dark connected, something that would one day terrorize Southern California. Bittaker was the quiet one. He was intelligent, calculating, the kind of man who spoke softly but always seemed to be watching. He had a sharp mind, even described by prison staff as smart enough to go far, if only he used it right. Then there was Norris, a drifter, more impulsive, more emotional. He had been in and out of prison for assaults and sexual crimes. He wasn't clever like Bittaker, but he was dangerous in his own way, unpredictable, violent, and hungry for control. In the yard, their worlds collided. They started as casual acquaintances, exchanging cigarettes, talking about cars, women, and life outside the fences. But those conversations slowly began to twist into something darker. Inside the prison library, during long hours of boredom, they would talk about what they'd do once they were free. What started as crude jokes soon turned into detailed fantasies. Bittaker would lean in, voice low, coldly describing ways to trap and dominate women. And Norris would laugh, not realizing his new friend wasn't joking. Over time, those fantasies became plans, real plans. Bittaker, the manipulator, started writing them down. Steps, methods, tools. Norris listened, learning, absorbing. He was easily influenced, and Bittaker knew it. He told Norris, when we get out, we could do something special, something nobody's done before. To Norris, it sounded like a challenge. To Bittaker, it was a promise. Both men were nearing parole. In the months before their release, they spoke of practice runs, of the perfect victims. They even discussed what kind of vehicle they would need, one that could move unnoticed, carry tools, and keep sound from escaping. They decided on a van. When they walked out of prison, two men, free again, it should have been the end of a chapter, but it was only the beginning. Bittaker moved to Los Angeles and started working as a machinist. He was quiet, punctual, and strangely polite. His co-workers had no idea what he was truly building in his mind. Norris got a small place nearby. On the outside, he blended in. Nobody suspected that these two ex-cons were still in touch. But at night, they met again, in diners, parking lots, or quiet bars. If you want to follow the story from the beginning to the end, click the related video to watch the full story.